So, back when I was a dashing young lad, I served in the US Army, and I went to Afghanistan during that time. So, one time, our leadership made a big deal about us going on this mission to the mountains in the northeast part of the country. Supposedly, a high value Al Qaeda target was there. I was skeptical, and I think we were really supposed to block a route or something. I did get to shoot at rocks and trees and shoot some mortars at the bottom of the valley, so that was fun. Anyway, on my next deployment a few years later, I went on leave about halfway through. On a stop in Kuwait, I'm eating at a dining facility by myself when this full-bird colonel randomly sits across from me. He had noticed my 82nd patch and introduced himself and said he was a division staff officer in the 82nd and remembered our mission in the mountains from a few years prior. In our conversation, he had told me that he had repeatedly tried to convince our battalion commander to do a combat jump, parachute, into our objective. I told him that at the time, none of our medics had been airborne qualified. He was shocked. But in 2008, that was kind of common because the need for medics was greater than the need for them to be airborne. What I wanted to tell him but didn't was that an airborne operation into the Hindu Kush mountains was a stupid idea. The mountains were huge and steep and rocky and everyone would have broken their legs. But if we had white mages, then maybe this little visit from the Good Idea Fairy would have had some merit. A high-level white mage can cast Cure on everyone's injuries and we'd all be good to go right away. Honestly, we'd probably also have to use life at least once. In memory of heroes, the white mage Flora healed Cetra's wounds for the first time in their first battle with Garland in the shrine's ruins. Cetra watches his open wound close and heal in a few seconds. And it's easy to look at low HP and weak stats and say no thank you, but white mages exist to make bad ideas survivable. In their own way, they can undo mistakes and they can bring the situation back from the brink, but they can't stop you from making the stupid jump in the first place. Next up, the red mage.